The reason why people, or the people around us culturally, the wedding day is actually giving much attention than marriage is because culture is the way of the people. Culture is the way of the people, it's the kind of thing people are used to doing. So culture celebrates what is visible. Culture celebrates the things that people can see. Talking about the lights, the dress, and the makeup for that day. Everybody wants to see something that appeals to people, something that everyone wants to get the attention from. So that's the reason why you see that the wedding day is giving more attention to, culturally and by everybody, more than the marriage. And not knowing that marriage has to do with a lasting commitment. Marriage has to do with a lasting commitment. It's not about one day. But, it is a lasting commitment, a lifelong commitment that involves communication, involves sacrifice, involves forgiveness, and all that you can think of. So you cannot continue to give attention to the wedding day, because the wedding day is just one day affair. It's just a one day event that is made public. And today, looking at what we have, everybody is gravitating towards it because of what it represents. But it cannot help a marriage. When you give the attention that is needed to be given to marriage rather than the wedding day, then you are not ready for that marriage. You are not ready. You are just preparing for that wedding day. And we have seen that preparation on the wedding for that wedding day alone has never helped couples in life. When people give that attention, that utmost attention that is needed to be given to preparation for marriage rather than wedding day, then you have disaster waiting to happen. So today I'm excited because my name is Helen, and I'm here on relationship fusion. Yes, thank God for LCCI. Thank God for what the platform that we have to be able to spell out truth. This is a platform that projects truth. So relationship fusion has been something that like a platform that has helped young people find their path. Find their path in preparation for marriage, find their path in having good relationship. Because as we are in life, you cannot just stumble into marriage. No, there are steps which you have to take before you get married, and that's what we're talking about. That as young people, don't pay attention just to your wedding day. Some people spend a lot because they want to have a grand wedding. Now, let me tell you something. Every wedding is going to be, a day that's another wedding will outdo yours. So when we are saying that I want to do my wedding, I want to have the grand wedding of that day, I want you to know that somebody else is going to come up and have a grander wedding. Permit me to say that somebody else will come and have something better. So the attention and the concentration you give preparing for your wedding, it is important. Wisdom demands that you prepare for marriage rather. Because like I said earlier, wedding is just one day event. Wedding is going to come and it's going to be over. But your marriage is a lifelong event. It's a private issue, a private matter that will be that's it's going to take for forever. Yes, that's what God promises us. That when a man and a woman leaves their father's house, they come together and they become one flesh. That act is not is not something we need to take for granted. Every one of us are coming with different ideas. We are coming with different opinions. We are coming with different upbringing. So imagine if there is no preparation. There must be preparation in financial preparation. There must be psychological preparation. There must be preparation in all round. So give attention to preparing for marriage rather than preparing for the wedding day. Because the wedding day will come. It's going to be over. Like I said, somebody is going to top up and do what you did and do better. But for your home, you can choose to decide that my marriage will be a model. And what will bring you to that is preparation. What will bring you to that point is you being able to learn forgiveness, is you being able to learn commitment. Some people are not committed. You think that it's just like what you had before you jump into the home and then you jump back. No, in marriage is not so. In marriage, we must come in with that mindset of commitment, come in with a mindset of sacrifice, come in with a mindset of forgiveness. This is what sustains the marriage. And of course, most importantly, love. Love is the foundation of it all. That when love is in a home, you're going to have all these fused together to make that home a remarkable place. And also, I would like to say that some people have had a pattern, an upbringing whereby they never experienced love, they never experienced kindness, they never experienced, good relationship. They didn't see their parents, do that. Now, of course, we know that that is a pattern, a wrong pattern that has been set for them. And true to that, it has a way of affecting the life of a man. It has a way of affecting anybody. But you don't stop there. Life is not about what has happened to you in your past. It is about the decisions, the concrete decisions that you make for the present because you want to change things. If your past has been a mess, then you can decide that my present or my future is going to be better. If my parents didn't show me a pattern of kindness, of love in the relationship they modeled to me, what am I doing in my days? So you ask yourself, and then you make a decision to change it. Because your past and the experiences you have patterned your life. However, they don't define your destiny. They don't define your future. So you can decide to change it. You can decide to make a U-turn and say, okay, no, my life will be better. And you see, as this is important, especially for us as children of God, because the Bible tells us that we are the light of the world. And as well as light of the world, we must model good marriage. We must model good relationship to people. The world must copy from us. It is not we that will copy from the world. The world should copy from us. So having a bad background, a bad relationship modeling from our parents is not a guarantee that your own life will continue that same pattern. You are here. The Bible says concerning Esther, she's here. You see, you are here for such a time as this to bring change. So I'm challenging every young person out there. You are here for such a time as this to bring change. Whatever has happened to you in the past, now you have an opportunity to model the right relationship. You can model love. You can model forgiveness. You can model kindness. You can model sweet communication, even in that relationship. And at the end of the day, we will have God to be glorified in your lives. We will have, the kingdom being preached the more. Because as people see you, you become an impact. You become a positive influence over their lives. And so that's what I'm saying today, that it is a possibility to, even if you have had a rough past, even if you grew up in a wrong environment, it is still a possibility to have a good life, for you to pattern that right relationship that God has destined for us. And my encouragement to young people today is that, the future is just there. It's out there for you to soar and to do great things with your partner. But what will take you there is preparation. Give attention to the right things first. Set first things first. And those first things first is that you must give attention to what in yourself so that your output can something to reckon with. So I'm so excited to be here once again. Thank you so much for giving me this time. Once more, my name is Helen. Bye for now. Always keep up with relationship fusion. Bye. God bless.